a fake. Stacey Keebler's next.
God bless America.
We welcome back the Great American Bash, taking place at the Norfolk Scope in Norfolk, Virginia, in front of 6,500 fans with 410,000 watching worldwide, which is okay for a B pay-per-view, and this is a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. We get a solid video package focused a lot on the matches tonight, with some creepy kids doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Not the best opening package, but decent enough. The set is pretty nice with the colours and the circle Titantron, which is, what is nicer though, is Tori Wilson opens the show looking very lovely and patriotic. She just does the intro. We needed a booty shake, goddammit. We did get one on SmackDown, to be fair. Now this show has serious negative reviews, but I shall be the judge of that, as I am the judge and jury. Match 1, the United States Championship, John Cena versus Booker T versus Rene Dupree versus Rob Van Dam in Elimination Fatal 4-Way. General Manager Kurt Angle has been feuding with John Cena recently, so he wants him to lose the belt. So he is in a multi-man match here. Cena repping the Katie Vick jersey, paying homage. He gets a pre-match rap as usual. He basically insinuates that they are all gay.
Man, yeah, I'm gay, get over it!
In many creative ways. He also quotes a song he would write. 8 out of 10, it was quite funny. Fifi makes an appearance on pay-per-view. Let's go!
Fifi, she's the hottest dog on the scene. Fifi, strapped to the stuff like you never seen. Fifi, this dog belongs on the throne, but she'd rather sneak off and bury that bone.
Fifi throws the French flag on the ground. Based Fifi. We stand Fifi up in here. I love when Renee does the French tickler dance, as Taz is hilarious.
My turn. This is your favorite dance. Oh, I'm a French man. I'm the French tickler. I tickle French guys.
He doesn't connect as Booker destroys him with a brutal spinebuster, which is sold quite well. RVD is the first one out as Cena rolls him up when RVD hurts his stomach doing his frog splash. Dupree is out next after taking an FU, but Booker gets the pin after also scissor kicking Cena. But Cena kicks out. Cena and Booker go a few minutes before an FU gives Cena the W. It actually got worse with each elimination. Still a good match, but the best parts were the opening 5 minutes or so. When it was one-on-one, it was much weaker. Rating, a C+. John Cena walks backstage. Charlie Haas congratulates him. He does not care. But then Miss Jackie compliments him, and he is now interested. She's looking lovely as always. Angle catches wind and is annoyed at Charlie and books him against his new protege Luther Reigns next. Before that, we go to a backstage pool where Sable is lounging in a USA bikini. She looks absolutely lovely and sultry.
Sable, you are the sexiest woman I have ever seen.
Match 2, Luther Reigns vs Charlie Haas. We get a basic and pretty lifeless match. Nothing went wrong, no botches or anything of the sort, but nothing to wow anyone. Luther mainly dominated as this was a showcase for him more than anything. It was fine, but as I said, I can't really say much more. Luther of course won with his crossroads-like move. Rating? I'm going to give it a C- because it wasn't boring, it was just okay. We hear from JBL. He always delivers on what he says. He guarantees victory and to become the new WWE champion. Today is JBL's vindication and the day he shoves it down everyone's throats. How nice. Match 3, Cruiserweight Championship, Rey Mysterio vs Chavo Guerrero. Chavo won a Battle Royal to become the #1 contender and continue his feud with Rey Mysterio. His father has been fired due to no showing a lot of live events, so he dropped the belt back to Rey. We were treated to a lovely Cruiserweight opening sequence, and Chavo dropkicks Rey off the top rope, injuring Rey's knee and begins working it over. Rey does an awesome sell of falling down, running due to his injury. Chavo kicks Rey's leg from his leg and he does a complete flip.
Holy moly!
His selling is spot on. He even hobbles on his comeback moves. The little touches like that go a long way for me. Chavo misses his charge and goes into the ring post. Rey does a lovely senton from the top rope to the outside. Gory Bomb gets a close near fall with a delayed pin. And the 619 later connects, but West Coast Pop is reversed into a single leg crab. A long while, but he reaches the ropes barely, does Rey. Rey reverses a Gory Bomb again to a sunset flip pin to win. A sneaky win with a bum knee. Good finish. A banger of a match, told a good story, some amazing work and selling by Ray, and topped off with a sensible finish. Fantastic stuff here, definitely worth checking out. Rating an A-. Back to the hot tub. Spike Dudley, Billy Kidman, SmackDown's #1 announcer Funaki, and Tori Wilson. We see Tori stand up in her USA bikini. She is fine as hell, and it makes all the men shut up. God bless America.
God bless America.
Match 4, Kenzo Suzuki vs Billy Gunn. Bonus match, a rematch from SmackDown after newcomer Kenzo Suzuki lost via DQ to Billy Gunn. And I believe this may be one of the last times we see Billy Gunn, as he was released in end of 2004. Boring match. I like Kenzo Suzuki, I do, but this was lifeless and way too long, with half being rest holds. Also, after establishing his finisher in recent weeks, it is now a transitional move, and his new finisher is a lackluster reverse DDT with a knee to the back, which he wins with. Rating, I'm going to give this one a D. Paul Heyman has a tied up Paul Bearer. He kidnapped him to gain control of The Undertaker.
Rude!
Bearer will be in a concrete kryptonite and will be killed if Undertaker doesn't follow Heyman's orders. Match 5, Tori Wilson vs Sable. Sable looks great with a cheeky red one-piece attire. I love her so much, she's so pretty. Tori is gorgeous as well with her USA attire. Sable's cheeky ring gear is the highlight. She knows it looks good. The actual wrestling is not good per se, but no one really cares that much. Would have been better if they had made it maybe a USA bra and panties match, to be honest. Sable plays possum and sneaks the victory over Tori. Her shoulders were not even down even slightly, so the finish sucked. Wrestling wise, wasn't E rating, but the hotness brings it up a couple of grades to a rating of a D+. This would actually lead to a rematch on SmackDown between Tori and Sable, and again the wrestling wasn't very good, but it was still an enjoyable experience to watch, especially Tori Wilson's attire in that match. Dawn Marie is at the hot tub with great cleavage on display in a sexy bikini.
Ooh, kabooby!
She interviews Rene Dupree! And then the FBI interrupt and she walks off with them while they insinuate that Rene Dupree has a small penis. Match 6, Mordecai vs Hardcore Holly. Mordecai sets his sights on Eddie Guerrero with a promo. They proceed to attack Hardcore Holly backstage. Okay, so we have this match. Mordecai wins in a more competitive match, but this is mostly chinlocks with only a few highlights. Mordecai's finisher still looks good, and his entrance and character work is fantastic. I really love this gimmick, and it needed more time to gain more legs. One of the biggest missed opportunities, as he would be taken off TV after a few more weeks. Mordecai vs Undertaker would have ruled. This match didn't though, so rating a D+. We get a SummerSlam advert with the Olympic advertising. Those were funny and cool. WWE superstars back then looked larger than life, unlike now. Match 7, WWE Championship, Eddie Guerrero vs JBL in a Texas Bull Rope match. This feud has been so much fun and exciting. JBL has especially been amazing. The bull rope stipulation somewhat hurt the match, but we got a nice callback to the first match. But this time Eddie makes JBL a bloody mess with the chair. Big spot happens where JBL throws Eddie from the ropes to a table, but no break. So he powerbombs him through it. They actually told a good story and worked the stipulation the best they really could, and JBL is so underrated. The finish sees Eddie seemingly win, but JBL's back touched the final corner first, so he is the winner and the new WWE champion. Such a bullshit heel way to win the belt. Perfect for JBL's character. Rating, a B+. Main event. The Undertaker versus the Dudley Boys in a concrete prip match.
What the fuck?
What a weird storyline. Paul Heyman kidnapped Bearer to control the Undertaker and Taker seemingly turned heel. Heyman pulls a lever pre-match to encase Bearer in some concrete. It is pre-filmed within the arena, a stuntman being in the box. Undertaker doesn't do the right thing and lay down, and he starts beating up the Dudley Boys. This was a terrible match. As a SmackDown match, this would have been passable, maybe not even that, but my god, as a pay-per-view main event, this was horrendous. Not only was it a bit sloppy, but the crowd was asleep with nothing to cheer for. Then we got the constant Heyman interruptions, making the match feel disjointed. Very odd, but not in a good way. Undertaker beats them up, making them look shit and worthless, and then kills Paul Bearer anyway to end the pay-per-view.
That was awful.
Rating, an E, and they're lucky to get that. Overall, not an awful show as people say. I'm going to give the show a C. It was decent, but not good. Match of the night was Rey and Chavo. They had an absolute banger. And worst match of the night was Undertaker versus Dudley Boys. Terrible main event. Moment of the night, JBL powerbombing Eddie through the table. That was a really cool moment. And sexy moment of the night goes to Sable in the hot tub. Very tough competition in that one. Because it could have been Dawn, could have been Tori, could have been Sable. And Sable won it in the end. MVP's bronze medal goes to Sable. She looked great. Had two amazing segments. Silver, Rey Mysterio for his fantastic selling and having a banger with Chavo Guerrero. And the gold medal goes to JBL for winning the WWE Championship. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe.
Peace out, my brothers.